here we are.
Hey, hi, welcome.
Good morning.
Happy
And we can actually say what you were just going to say.
Happy
Happy
Sunday.
Sunday.
We're alive.
I know. Here we are. This doesn't happen. Very special occasions are what make it happen.
We don't do it often, but when we do, I'm sober.
Yeah, because it's Sunday morning, baby. We have coffee.
Yep.
This is also,
There's two fat
go
mans
ahead.
coming to town here pretty soon.
I was going to say, this is also your daily reminder to vote for Lace Balls in the 15 minutes of lame, because if you're not, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Or don't vote for someone else. They're all cool.
Nope, vote for Lace.
But it's cool if you do.
Don't listen to her. You got to vote for her. I love you, but it's cool if you vote for someone else, you say.
Yeah. I'm currently on my 15 minutes of lame journey, but our guest today has been kind of famous for longer than 15 minutes, if you ask me. He's got some of like the top tier rated snake content with like crazy views. Crazy.
There's nothing about him that's lame.
Nothing. I would not. Yeah. I remember, and he's been doing it for several years now.
It's been a while.
Because before I even started making funnies, he was doing cool shit. Do you remember? Did you watch Ozark? No, you didn't. Damn it, Nikki. Someone in the chat has watched Ozark, but he did that really funny video of Ruth from Ozark. You don't know what I'm talking. You don't know which. No. You'll know it if you see it.
I have to go back and see it now.
We'll get him to quote it when he comes off.
Are you ready? Because I have PTSD from you saying don't push the button too early.
I'm born ready.
That, let's bring him out.
Without further ado. Oh God, we're not supposed to say that. Guys? Hi, Mike.
How are you? Hello.
We are good. We're better now that you're here, and we could be done with our awkward intro. Welcome, Mike. We're so happy you're here.
You guys, thank you for having me today. I'm looking forward to it.
In 2026, our goal is to get better intros.
Every now and then.
Great. You guys are doing great.
Oh, thanks, Mike. It's because you inspire us.
I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. And I appreciate all the flattering compliments you guys gave me while I was hanging out backstage.
If there's one thing about us, man, we're going to hype you up.
I'm all for it. Everyone needs a good hype man, right?
And now you got two more.
Yeah.
We got two more. I'm all about it.
How is you have some weekend plans that are coming up after this, after we're done here. What's your fun journey that you get to do?
My fun journey today is putting together a new 70-30 ARS hybrid rack. So that should be fun.
Did you go full system or did you mix and match?
I went full system.
Cool.
Full system. Yep. So if you guys want to see, I'll turn the camera around. I got all oops, I turned my camera off.
It's okay. It's too good. He doesn't want us to see it, really.
Got all the freaking parts all over the place.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
So, as you guys can see, don't mind the mess in here, but yeah, we got everything. The tub's back there. So we're going to be getting to work today after I get off here.
How life-changing was it for you switching from your old rack systems to when you finally like converted over and went all ARS?
Oh my God, it was so much better, guys. So originally I had everything on like shelves that I bought at Walmart that I literally just put together. And I literally had everything in like hefty tubs and Sterilite tubs. I was running a bunch of different heat tapes and stuff. It looked so bad. And it did the job for probably like the first year and a half that I had the snakes that I had. Granted, the collection was a lot smaller then, so it wasn't as bad. But once I started hatching babies and holding stuff back, I was like, I gotta upgrade. I'm running out of space.
This gets out of hand quick.
Yeah, I'm running out of space. I have nowhere to put these snakes. But it was awesome. I love the racks. Yeah, I'd recommend the ARS ones to anybody that's interested in getting a rack system. I love them. They're super durable. Mine literally have no damage whatsoever. They're probably
hold value. Let's be honest. They hold value.
They really do. They're
They do
awesome.
because there's snakes inside them.
Yep.
That
Uh-huh.
too.
See,
That too. I'm
I'm
just
here for
saying,
the
if you
terrible
ever
dad
are one of
jokes.
those people that are like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, you're gonna make money
I
off
know.
of all of your stuff. But I do love a good Nikki pun.
I know. I'm sorry. It's
That was
just
great.
you're gonna get more of them, you guys.
Your
So
old
copy
setup
paste
did
them.
not look bad. When I first started collecting very, very, very early in the game and like way smaller, I had something way worse, dude. Way worse. And I mean, it works up until a certain point, and then
Yep.
it feels like you blink and you're like, dude, I have to bite the bullet. I have to just do this. I have to
Mhm.
upgrade and get it. And I can say, I wish I would have done it day one.
Same here. I mean, but these things are expensive, so I get it. At
Mhm.
the time, I didn't have money to buy it, so I was like, this is gonna have to do for now. And I actually helped a lot of people start off that way too. Like a lot of people didn't even know you could keep them like that. And just based on watching my videos, I was able to help more new people get into the hobby and the industry by showing them that more affordable setup. But obviously I explained to them like, look, it's going to get to a certain point where you're going to have to switch eventually. But for now, keep them that way, stack up some money. And then when you got the money to buy the rack system, get it.
I have people who have like sent me messages or asked me questions, like just strangers on the internet. I have legitimately copy and pasted the link to that reel you made of just, your basic hatchling setup. It is absolutely perfect. I've said this is a great video. And
Hey,
I love that video. I think that it is perfect because I mean that's exactly how I started.
yeah, yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't know that. I do a
Yep.
lot of like lives on TikTok too, and a lot of the viewers that come to join the lives on TikTok, they literally don't know anything about snakes. So like, so many people that want to get into it will hit me up, and I'll literally like send them videos like that and be like, hey, you can set it up temporarily like this, and as it gets bigger, you can upgrade it, and eventually, if you want to put it in a big tank or whatever, you could do that too. But this is a more affordable way to start them and a great way to get them comfortable in their environment so you have success with feeding and all that stuff.
I agree. Love it.
Which we all know we need when you have the hatchlings.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
All right. Your social media presence is strong, Mike, and you get all of these great videos of your snakes yawning. How long do you stare at them to get them? What is your trick?
So my trick to getting the yawning video, sometimes it's just straight up luck. Sometimes I'll just be like taking a video of the snake, and they'll just randomly yawn. Other times I'll strategically wait until after they just get to about like the tail end of eating, and I'll let them kind of
There you go.
swallow, move around, and then I'll just start filming them as they're kind of pushing the food down. And eventually you'll get that yawn. Sometimes I'm there for like 30 seconds. Other times I'm there waiting for like 3 minutes.
But 3 minutes, not 30. I'm like, how long is Mike staring at these snakes to get them? I get it now. Okay. Yeah, right. That's what I'm envisioning. What Lace is. Mike is committed.
Nope, it's just literally right after they eat. Sometimes they don't yawn. Like sometimes I don't catch them. So sometimes I'll just be standing there and I'll be like, all right, I give up. And I walk away.
They're like, haha, sucker, not today. Get out of here. Oh no, your pictures are great. Your reels are fantastic. Your captions are spectacular.
Yeah,
Thank
agreed.
you.
Agreed.
Yeah, I just try to have fun with it. And I try to make the captions so that like not only breeders like ourselves or keepers like ourselves can relate to them, but also so people that don't keep reptiles can kind of like find it funny and maybe get interested in it. A lot of my content I try to gear towards people that maybe don't have snakes, and maybe they see one of my videos and they become interested in them. So that's kind of what inspires the captions that I put on the videos.
I really liked your one from the other day with your snake that was like burrowing in her substrate. Like,
oh yeah,
brain eating bacteria would starve.
Yeah, that's actually like a trend I saw going around. So I follow a lot of like dog accounts just because I love animals, and a lot of people that keep dogs were doing like that account. Like I saw a bunch of like French bulldog videos with that caption,
Yeah.
and they were all wicked funny. So I was like, dang, I think I could use this audio for like in caption for one of my snakes. So I just started going through my camera roll, seeing what I had, and I found that video of her buried in the mulch, and I was like, this is perfect.
Perfect. Also, another reason why our phones are maxed out on space, because
Yeah.
we save every video for,
Yeah.
oh, when's the golden opportunity? I know there'll be one for this one.
I know, right? And,
Yes.
and there will be, but bless your heart if you can even find it at that point, you know?
Yep.
I can't tell you. Every morning lately, I wake up for like the last month and my phone says, your phone is almost out of storage. I'm like, what 6 videos can I delete to make just a little bit more space?
I feel your pain.
Ah,
You guys got to get a hard drive. Get a hard drive so you can transfer important videos over to the hard drive. That way, if you ever want to pull them up again, you can pull them up off the hard drive without having to delete them.
well, look
Mike,
at that.
when we have 97.4 thousand followers, maybe we'll invest in a hard drive.
Mm, yeah.
I
Well,
love that.
keep posting those videos. You guys are crushing it. I've seen the 15 minutes of lame videos. They're funny. So just keep that momentum going. Keep that momentum going even after the competition.
Lace is hilarious.
Dude, I've been making funny videos.
You have been.
They just titled it with a contest now.
You have been.
Hey.
I've been watching your videos for a while.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
And they were funny far before
Ditto.
your
Ditto.
15 minutes of lame adventure started. Well, Lace, I don't know about you, but I think it's time to see Mike's rack.
I would love to see some. This is a terrible mug to drink out of. By the time you get to the end, Santa's boot just annihilates you. Who designed this? I'm ready to see a rack.
A bar.
You guys ready to see a rack? All right.
We're ready.
We're re-
We are
do it.
ready.
Let me get you guys over here because I got a little tub set up here that we can kind of bring the snakes out in.
Ooh.
I'll start out with my holdbacks and some of like the newer stuff I just got, and then we'll check out some adults. How's that sound?
Sounds
Hell yeah.
great.
All
All right,
right.
I'm going to do the thing where I click the buttons and it makes us all big at different times. Hold on. It's going to
No
be
problem.
fun.
that.
See?
That's a snake's
time.
wet dream right there. Just a fresh batch of wet cocoa.
Some fresh cocoa.
Yeah.
Ah.
What's your
Okay.
cocoa of choice?
So right now I'm using, I think it's called Pro Cocoa. I was using Repti Chip, but I decided to try out Pro Cocoa, and we'll see how it goes this time. But I usually use Repti Chip. How about you guys?
Same. I'm Repti Chip.
So are we. Yeah.
Did you hear that, Batman Nation? Repti Chip.
Is that what I am? What if I'm not? Oh my God.
The answer is yes, unless it's no.
I smell like beef and cheese. I live on a throne of lies. I don't know what it is.
All right. So this is
Looky
one of
here.
my holdbacks from this year. And this year, actually, believe it or not, guys, was the first year I produced Dreamsicles. And this is a
Ooh.
blackhead, yellow belly, red jean Dreamsicle. And I actually was lucky enough to hit 2 of these. This is a female, and she is gorgeous. I mean, just look at how saturated the oranges are. She's getting big too. And the yellow belly and red jean really, really saturate the color a lot, add a lot of this high flaming up the sides that you guys are seeing. It's really, really beautiful.
That is beautiful.
And she's super chill, too.
Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I love the Dreamsicles. If you guys here in the live chat don't know, Lavender Albino is my favorite gene. So I'm really into the lavender stuff. I love the Starburst project, the Dreamsicle project. And I'll show you guys her brother too that we had. She's really cool looking. You can
I love
see
her little head.
you can see the yellow belly a lot better in this guy because she's a little bit lower pattern, but you can see what yellow belly's really doing here in the tail area. It's just pixelating the crap out of the patterning. It's really cool.
Ooh.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, and these are 2 siblings. I kept back a 1.1 from the clutch, and they're awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing what else I could add in here to make it even better. And I love that they're low white.
Yeah. Man, that orange is something different. I love that.
Yeah, they're really, really orange, like super orange. And honestly, the camera's not doing them justice, guys. I'm sure you know that just from taking pictures of your own snakes.
Mm-hmm.
But they are awesome. I was really, really happy when I saw these guys inside the eggs.
Oh yeah.
Dang, that's a banger snake. Congratulations, Pie Man.
Okay. I have to admit, I don't know what a starburst is besides the candy. Lace, what's a starburst?
I'm going to show you guys one right now.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm gonna
Because
show you
John
guys.
says he just hatched some starburst a few weeks ago, and I just unwrapped some a couple nights ago and ate them, but I think this is entirely something different.
Darius'
Well,
lab
actually-
gang.
I don't have like a straight up starburst to show you guys, but I did hatch some really cool super starbursts. What's up, my guy? There he is. That's my partner. So this right here is a pastel asphalt super enchy leopard lavender albino. And Nikki, what a starburst is the name of the combination of enchy, leopard, and lavender albino.
Okay.
So you would call this a
Mm-hmm.
pastel asphalt super starburst since it's super enchy.
Oh, okay.
I'm writing it down. I need my notebook like Lace has.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I believe the first person to make it was Justin of Canova, and I'm pretty sure how the name came about was Miguel from Always Evolving Pythons went to his facility and he saw the snake and he said that looks like the colors of a starburst, and the name kind of just stuck.
Does it have or is there a whole white belly?
Yeah, the belly is pretty white. I'll show you guys another one that we
Yeah.
hatched, her brother, but his belly is orange. He's crazy looking.
The color goes like so far deep into the belly though.
It does. It really does. Now, on a regular starburst,
That's
it
gorgeous.
probably isn't as intense since this is super enchy,
Okay.
but it's really, really cool. I love the project. And I'll show you guys a bunch of other starburst stuff too that we're working with that's really beautiful. I'll show you guys an adult one and how well they age.
Dude, that thing's crazy. Good
Yeah,
for
she's
you. Good for
beautiful.
you.
So this was one of my holdbacks from this season. I'm pretty sure it's a world's first. I don't know if anyone's ever produced this combo.
I've never seen that snake in my life outside of through you.
Yeah, so I'm not sure, but if anyone has, I'd love to compare it. And these genetics are all certified by shed testing. I've had this snake shed tested, so all the genetics I've listed are guaranteed.
There you go.
And I'll show you guys her brother so you guys can see kind of the difference. And even with pastel, the color on that is still super saturated.
Okay, Eric had this comment. I like the pink starburst because the yellow ones are lemon. And I'm still working on my first coffee. And I was like, okay, I just learned about a starburst. What snake has the pink tint to it that makes it a pink starburst? I need all the help in the world. You're talking about the candy, Eric. Don't do that to me. I need more caffeine.
The pink starbursts are superior.
Oh,
And
pink and red.
That's
The
not
pink
a
ones are
waste thing.
good.
They're
I
great.
like the pink and yellow. So this is her brother.
Oh,
And what this guy is he is a Confusion asphalt super enchy leopard lavender albino. So this is Confusion asphalt super starburst. And this thing is just crazy orange.
What, dude?
Just ridiculous. And you can see his belly is more of like an orange tint to it.
yeah.
And you can see how big of a difference the oranges is compared to his sister without the pastel being in him. You can see the pastel lightens the color a little bit, makes it a little bit more yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And then I believe this is a world's first as well. I don't know if Justin's made it. I don't think he has. But both of them are freaking sick.
That's crazy.
And then this one, I'm going to show you guys, is their other sibling I kept. He's not a starburst, but he's just an insane combo.
I believe that. Larry says they hold that electric brightness well into adulthood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at some adult ones too here, and I'll show you guys really
Yeah.
how well they age. So this is their other brother, and this guy tested as a super pastel, super enchi, confusion asphalt lavender.
Woo.
And just crazy coloration. The pattern is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Really beautiful.
Send me one to the UK, Donna says.
You guys wouldn't believe. So I hatched 6 babies from this clutch. I kept 4 of them. And you guys wouldn't believe how fast the other 2 sold. I literally had the other 2 for maybe like 2 weeks before they were sold.
Was it
So I'm
hard for you to
hoping,
part ways? Was it like a little hard? Were you like, I want them all?
not really. It was a little bit, but
You needed to recoup some funds for a minute.
I was like, yeah, I need to recoup some funds, and I need the space too, because I held back a lot of stuff this year. I think we held back like 10 snakes out of the 40 that we hatched. So really, really cool. But let me put these guys back and I'll show you guys an adult starburst combo.
I like them. Love their spots.
They're really, really cool. Now, one of the things I want to improve, especially like in this combo, is I really want to bring some pattern back to it. I don't like how reduced they are, in my personal opinion. So I would like to find a way to open up the pattern on them a little bit more and add some contrast back. And I'll show you guys a snake that I think is going to be the key to that.
Dude, if you threw what's one of those sneaky ass genes that does some shit that you're like, what? Oh, Mojave. If there were Mojave in that at all,
Lace balls, you just spilled the beans.
See, look what you did. She's
So
clairvoyant.
Here is this beautiful girl. This is Mojave Enchi Leopard Lavender. So this is Mojave Starburst. And she's actually just started pairing up with my Super Hurricane Lavender. So I'm interested to see what the Hurricane's going to do in this combination.
Dude, good move. Checkmate.
It's going to be really cool. They've already locked once, so I'm excited. Her follicles right now are at about 13 millimeters. So we're early, but it should be really cool. She's been eating real good. But you guys can see how well these snakes age. I mean, look at the color on this thing.
That's dope.
Yeah. Love the yellow and the orange.
Love the little chunky. Look at the little.
Yeah.
You're right in here.
Oh, it's my favorite part. It's my favorite part. It gives me cute aggression.
Now, this snake literally did like a 180, guys, in aging. So as a baby, the pattern was actually super bright yellow. And as it's aged, it's literally turned white, which is crazy. Yeah. I'll send you guys a picture of her as a baby after we get off the live so you can see the difference in the color change. But the color of the pattern was literally the color of this dorsal stripe when she was a baby. And it literally just all turned white.
That's cool.
So yeah, beautiful. Mojave works so good in the lavender and the albino stuff, man. All the Bell genes, really.
Yeah.
So she's absolutely beautiful. And then I'll show you guys the mom to all those super starburst babies I just showed you guys.
It's crazy. Hi, everybody in the chat. We love you all.
Trying to click to get comments up there, but I'm not fast enough.
We're not good at the lives. Sorry.
So this here is a pastel confusion starburst. So pastel confusion Enchi leopard lavender. And she's the mom to all those babies we showed you guys earlier.
Good job, Mama.
She's beautiful.
She is.
And the age so nice.
I bet in person she's really bright.
Yeah.
She is. The camera's not doing it justice at all. I'm going to try to see if maybe
and the camera's even blowing me away, so you can't say that, dude. It's really pretty.
If I lift my camera up, you guys can see the colors a little bit better. I had it too zoomed in. But The pastel does make them a little bit lighter. Like if this didn't have pastel, it probably would be a lot more orange like her son. But honestly, the pastel and the lavender really isn't bad at all. They honestly age really nice. And even like with the super pastel, if you have a bunch of genes in there that saturate the colors, you can't even really tell the snake has pastel.
Hmm. Who was it in the chat earlier? Was it Larry saying something about adding cypress to it? Would you
Yes.
add any? It was Larry, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Would you add anything else like?
To the starburst?
Yeah, like to
Yeah,
add
so
any sort of brightness? Like what would you think of adding there?
so I would love to put Orange Dream in it or Super Orange Dream. I'd love to put Scrambler in there and see what Scrambler would do. Um, I love what Blackhead does. Blackhead really brightens the color a lot in the lavender, as you guys saw from the Dream Skulls. I have seen a Cypress Starburst. I believe Mike Wilbanks just made one. It was really cool looking. I'm interested to see how it will age. And it did kind of open the pattern up a little bit more because you guys know what Enchi, the Enchi obviously reduces the pattern some.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the challenge with the Starburst stuff is like trying to counteract that pattern reduction from the Enchi is kind of my goals with it. And then obviously I want to see what the Hurricane version will look like, the Super Hurricane version.
So wait. Now I'm rewinding to the whole the super Enchi thing. It has to be a super to be the Starburst. Is that what we said?
No. So
It just has to have the single
be,
copy. Okay.
Yeah, it just has to be Enchi Leopard Lav. What we call the Super Enchi version is the Super Starburst.
That's where I got mixed up. Okay, following.
Yeah, so the Super Enchi version would be the Super Starburst. But they are awesome. And I'll show you guys the Super Hurricane Lav so you guys can see how well he aged.
I think Larry also said something about putting LC into that or something. Why is my chat being weird? I can't see.
Because I'm trying that new layout thing, maybe.
Like,
can you not see it on StreamYard? See them all right here on the side.
So here's this boy. This is the Super Hurricane Lavender Albino. My boy Turbo. And I do name my snakes, guys. I do have names for all of them.
Yay, so do we.
So this is Turbo. And
Turbo.
I have got him confirmed through shed testing as a Super Hurricane. He actually came all the way from Germany. I got this boy from a breeder out in Germany. And he's doing awesome. What I love about the Hurricane is that since it's a darkening gene, the purples on the lavenders get really, really dark with age. You can see just how purple he is. It makes for a really nice contrast. He's held his color really well. What's up, Tire Gods? Thank you.
How long have you been doing this, bud?
So this will be my 4th breeding season. But keeping ball pythons in totality will be 6 years. But I also had ball pythons and other reptiles when I was about 14 or 15. I just never bred them.
Yeah.
I had them as pets. My first encounter with a ball python was when I was about 9 or 10 years old. Every weekend we used to go over to my uncle's house to hang out and stuff. And one weekend we went over there and he had like a fish tank in his living room, but there was no water in it. There was like mulch, branches, hiding places. So of course, as a curious kid, I'm like, hey, Unc, what's in the tank? Like, I don't see water. I don't see fish. He's like, oh, I got a pet snake. And you want to hold it? And I'm like, duh, of course I want to hold it.
Way better than holding a fish.
So he pulled it out and I held it. And from that day forward, I was obsessed with them. I begged my parents for literally like 4 years to let me get one. I don't know if you guys have children, but I'm sure there's been instances where like your child has maybe seen something at school that they want that you don't really want to get them. And they're like, why did you show my kid that? So that's basically what they were saying to my uncle. And then finally, for my 14th or 15th birthday, they surprised me with my first ball python.
Aww.
So that was
amazing.
So that was when I started, and then I went on to YouTube and I started watching Brian Barczyk and all that stuff. And I got out of it for a bit when I went to college because I couldn't take the reptiles with me, and my parents didn't want the responsibility of keeping them, of course. So I actually rehomed all my reptiles, and then around 2019, 2020, the COVID boom, I started buying ball pythons, and that's when Balls of Fury really started.
When you get bored of having your own place, you're like, I need to add some snakes to the game,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's change it up. I showed you guys a bunch of lavender. Let's show you guys some other stuff, because I know not everyone's a lavender freak like me.
We are
all
we
about
are
what
an
you like.
everything freak. We like it. We have an appreciation for everything. Except for sunset. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
She's kidding.
I'm kidding. Get off me.
Well, let's do this. I'm going to show you guys probably one of my top 3 favorite snakes here, which is this boy. So this boy is a pastel leopard desert ghost axanthic.
Oh yeah. Damn.
And I picked this boy up from Jason Kittinger. Shout out to Kittinger.
Megatron.
Darius wants me to pull out Megatron. I'll pull him out in a second. This guy's
Okay.
name is Thanos.
Okay. I thought this guy's name was Megatron. Okay. Thanos, what's up?
So this is Thanos, and I'm really, other than the lavender albino, the desert ghost axanthic is probably the next project I'm most excited about. I just love the way they look. I love how a black and white ball python looks. It's just awesome. Now, this guy is getting a little bit of yellow to him, and I think that's from the pastel. You can see kind of some of the yellow creeping in his pattern and kind of the flaming. So I do want to figure out a way to kind of keep it really stark white and black as it ages. So that's kind of one of my goals with the project. I'd also like to work some other recessives in it. Like I'd like to see Hypo Desert Ghost Axanthic. I'd like to see the Puzzle Desert Ghost Axanthic.
Yeah.
I'd like to definitely add Puzzle in there. So those are kind of some of the directions I want to go with it. And this boy is going to be the key to it.
I love it. I love the little the random posts you'll do, like highlighting, other people's snakes and showing off, other snakes in the community and like breaking down what's all in them. That's the stuff I like to see.
Yeah, I love doing the Morph Monday posts. So that's what you're talking about is Morph Monday.
Morph
so
Monday, yep.
Every Monday, I give somebody a shout out and show off one of their snakes, and I kind of break down the genetics of the snake. And I think it's awesome. I got kind of a little bit of flack for it from some other people.
Oh God, the haters gonna hate.
Who think you shouldn't be posting snakes that aren't yours, but I always give credit to whoever's it is. And honestly, I have a bunch of people that send me snakes and ask like, hey, is this Morph Monday worthy? Like, I'd love to get a shout out. So, I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy giving people their flowers when they deserve it.
Oh,
See,
that's really sweet. You made a comment, why are you posting snakes that aren't yours thing. This is my space, and I post what I like.
Exactly. If they want to come over and pay my feeding bill and my electric bill, then you can tell me what to post. But other than that, I'm going to post whatever I want.
And it's not hurting anybody. In fact, it's hyping people up.
Exactly. Well, some people, they envy when you have a big following or you're doing well. So I get it, but it is what it is.
If you're not feeding or fucking me, just...
Facts.
One of the two F's.
All right, let's pull out Megatron.
Fury. One of the two F's. Megatron. Here we go.
So here's the one Darius was requesting. This is my guy Megatron. So Megatron is a blackhead, black pastel, leopard, chocolate clown, and he's double het for Desert Ghost and Hypo.
Cool.
And he's actually seeing a bunch of females this year. We actually have a girl that's gravid currently by him, so we should get some really cool babies. the girl that's grabbed by him is a pastel butter OD Het Desert Ghost. So we're hoping to hit some Desert Ghost stuff. That'll be Het for Clown. And hopefully we can hit a few that'll be Het Hypo. And we'll be able to find out through shed testing.
Cool.
Woohoo.
But he's
Yeah.
really cool. I love what Blackhead brings to this because I'm sure, as you guys know, Leopard kind of reduces clowns. But when you get Blackhead and Black Pastel in there, you get all this kind of like chaining of the pattern.
Yeah.
And as you can see, aged really well. And he's kind of a runner, so he's not going to cooperate too well for us guys.
He's a track star.
Yeah, he's
He
a
knows
track
he's
star.
pretty.
But he's awesome. Shout out to
Yes.
Miguel. I picked this boy up from Miguel over at Always Evolving Pythons. And he's been doing fantastic. I can't wait to get some babies from him, hopefully this
Oh.
year.
Fingers crossed for you, Mike.
Yeah.
You will. It's
I love the
coming.
ringer at the back too. We
Yeah,
love
he's
good
got
ringer.
a really, really cool like ringer spot too.
That's all Blackhead, man. Blackhead
Yep.
does that shit.
Yeah, and the Blackhead kind of, I feel like, makes this like melty kind of belly look too.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that in a puzzle combo I have that has Blackhead. Let me show you guys some of the puzzle stuff too, and we'll check
Have
it
you
out.
noticed in your Blackhead set, like all of my Blackhead babies have teardrops, like black speckled teardrops. Have you noticed that?
So it's hard for me to say because most of my Blackhead stuff is either like a lavender or it's
Oh.
like this guy where he has no like eye
It's all
stripes, you
solid.
know. It's all solid. But let me see. I have a pied though that's not a visual lavender that has Blackhead. We could pull it out right now. We could see on camera and see if it has what you're talking about.
Maybe you know how like breeders when they find like their little niche, like obviously you're all about lav, I'm all in on Blackhead, and then they find like they keep that same direction, but they open up something within it, like the last show we just did, the pieds with the speckles.
Do you see?
Yep.
Yes. Do you see the snake?
So this is
Love it.
Blackhead, Enchi, Red Jean, pied, 100% het for lavender. And I'm not sure if this one has the eye thing you're talking about. Trying to get her. Sorry,
She's
girl.
She's
Nope.
like, I don't like that.
No teardrop. I'm the only one that has the Blackhead teardrop snakes.
You got-
or what?
You're the only one with the teardrops. I'm not seeing it.
That's
on this
crazy
girl.
beautiful though.
Yeah, so this girl's really beautiful. So I love what Blackhead and Enchi did in this. And you wouldn't even realize it's a pied until you really looked at the belly.
It's crazy.
And this was shed tested too. So the genetics are 100%. Because originally I was thinking this might have Orange Dream in it, just based on like the kind of stretching of the pattern by the tail, just a high orange flaming, but no OD in it. Tested negative for OD. Just Blackhead, Enchi, and pied, and Red Jean.
You should, Eric. You should. Blackhead.
Yeah,
everything.
I'm going to start paying attention to that too, Lace Balls, because I do want to see if any
It's
of them
wild.
have that teardrop you're talking about.
It's cool. I love that damn snake.
She's beautiful, and her sister's actually available. Same combination. She's available on Morph Market. So if you guys are interested, go check out our Morph Market. Her sister's up there. Same
Beautiful.
combo.
Ooh.
Yeah, really nice colors. I love
Yeah.
the orange flaming.
There's a
Real
lot
nice.
to see there.
Real nice contrast. Can't wait to
Might
see
be-
how she
Might be
ages.
my favorite of the night. Might be my favorite of the night.
I'm happy you enjoy her, Lace. Thank you. Let's check out the Blackhead puzzle so you guys can see that.
Hmm.
I think we should. And then Lace and Larry think you need to put it into hypo.
Hypo would be very, very cool.
Hypo and puzzle go together like you know what, dude.
Absolutely. So this is Blackhead Calico puzzle,
Yes, yes, y'all.
and she is awesome. Just
Look
look
at
at the pattern.
Long line there. I like that.
Yeah, she's got some really stretched pattern. It kind of like really, really messed with the puzzle pattern. Like it kind of stretched it all out, made it crazy. Now, the Calico is really subtle in the blackhead stuff. So I'm not sure if like the white is going to come in as she ages. The breeder I spoke to that I got this girl from said that a lot of times with this combo, where the actual like flaming is that comes up the sides, like trying to get my thumb to work. See this, all this flaming here up the sides. He said this might start to turn white a little bit as it ages. But she's really cool, and I'm really excited about the puzzle project.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Eric
she's
said
beautiful.
Tri-Stripe needs to go into that, and that would be weird. What would happen?
Yeah.
We don't know. Let's fuck around and find out.
There's a lot of stuff I want to see with the puzzle. Like I'd love to see what Tri-Stripe would do to it. I would love to see what like Super Asphalt is going to do in the puzzle, or even like Super Gravel. I don't know if I want to do hypo yet with this girl. I am thinking about possibly breeding her to the DG Axanthic and making like triple hets to do DG Axanthic puzzle. But that could change. She's still got a lot of growing to do, so you never know.
That's crazy.
She's
But
beautiful.
she is beautiful. And I love blackhead stuff just like you, Lace. Blackhead is one of the best incomplete dominant genes, in my opinion.
There's still a lot to do with it, and I'd say that now, but next year it's all going to come to a boom. But there's a lot to be done with it still.
There is. But absolutely beautiful snake.
And there are definitely better. I don't want to. I don't know. I've seen really, really great blackhead, and I've seen very meh blackhead. There's still a lot to be done with all aspects of it, I think.
They definitely vary. Every gene, I feel like, does. There's good examples, there's bad examples, or I shouldn't say bad examples, but lower expression examples is what I'll say.
Right.
Like this girl, compared to her brother that the breeder got this girl from, shout out to TJW Exotics. That's where I picked this girl up from. He showed me her brother, and her brother is a much higher expression of the calico. And it makes a big difference as far as the expression goes, like as far as the quality of the snake. So I get why he held it back after he showed me a picture of it.
Blackhead and calico is magical, but it is very unpredictable.
Yes, I've noticed that with a lot of the blackhead calico stuff I'm starting to see.
Mine is very, because I have a lot of blackhead calico, and it is very minimal almost, like the calico.
Yeah, it's subtle. It's very subtle.
Once it does hit, like once they hit that like 800, 900 gram mark, it really starts to shine.
I can't wait. I'm excited to see how this girl's going to age. So you just made me very excited, Lise. You made me more excited.
Well, good. Yeah, no, that's an incredible animal.
Thank you, guys. Let's check out another puzzle.
Let us.
We'll go to the bright side now.
Ooh.
When's the last time y'all have done a puzzle? Chat, when's the last time you completed a puzzle?
That's a good question. I think me.
Long time. Ooh.
Oh, God damn.
I think me personally, last time I did a puzzle was probably like 3 years ago. But this here,
Mike. There's a snake on screen.
This here is a super orange dream puzzle.
Ooh.
Dude, that face.
Oh, dude, the eye stripes are just so freaking awesome.
That thing
I love
is
everything
mean.
about this girl. She is beautiful.
Dwight says you're killing it.
Thank you, Dwight.
In the meantime, Larry and Eric are having their own little battle in the chat about something.
Work it out amongst yourself, fellas.
Hey, that's just the passion coming through, right?
It is. It's really
gotta
funny.
be.
I've been enjoying it. They're jabbing
Dude,
each other.
That thing is stupid.
So, funny story about this snake. So I actually purchased this animal as an orange dream yellow belly puzzle. But when I got her, I just was like, there's no way this thing is just an OD puzzle or ODYB puzzle. She's way too clean and beautiful to just be that. So I did get her shed tested, and she did prove to be super OD, but she tested negative for yellow belly. So I reached out to the breeder who I got her from. Shout out to Ozzy, great person. And I just let him know for like his records, you know, kind of what the results were. And when he got back to me and kind of looked at the pictures of her, he was saying she possibly could have that weirdo gene. And he said he's been having a lot of trouble with IDing weirdo and yellow belly. Like they kind of do the same thing as basically what he was saying to me in the puzzle.
John was just bringing weirdo into the chat. What did John just say, Nikki, about that?
Right there.
Yeah.
He just did a super
pastel
pastel weirdo puzzle to a hypo het puzzle.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
gonna be really cool. Now, I don't really know what weirdo does. I haven't really researched it much, so I'll have to talk with him and kind of get his opinion on it because
Y'all
I'm
connect.
not entirely sure what it does, to be honest with you guys. But either way,
It's a
I'm
great
happy.
name, I'll tell you that.
It is a good name.
Yeah. So there are some really shitty fucking names for some of these genes, and there are some awesome ones. I think that one is up there with the top fave.
Weirdo, absolutely.
Weirdo.
I think it's a great name.
Weirdo.
Mike, do you work with Cryptic or Krypton?
Great
I
question.
don't work with Cryptic or Krypton. So I really battled with if I wanted to do Kryptons or if I wanted to go in a puzzle, and I ended up deciding to go into puzzle.
Was it the eyes? It's the eyes that get you.
It's the eyes, and also I didn't really like what Clown and Puzzle did together when I saw the Puzzle Clowns. So I was like, why don't I just do Puzzle and do it as its own project and try to make some really cool combos with it. I do like the Kryptons though. They're really cool too.
That's great, man. I love that.
And then I'll show you guys one of the other directions I'm planning to go in with Puzzle. You guys can probably guess it.
I love this. I think we should do live chats more often just to see these two go at it.
I know. Larry and Eric.
So this is probably the rarest, one of the rarest snakes I have in the collection. This is a pastel lavender puzzle.
Coach, I feel you there. It's hard not to see a lot of similarities. That snake is wild, Mike.
Yeah, so this came from Corey Woods out in Canada. And this is my boy Charizard.
Love it.
And he's just awesome, man. And as you guys can see, the pastel and the lavender really isn't bad at all. It really kind of brightens the color, and I don't mind it at all. And it's great in puzzle. But absolutely gorgeous. The contrast is really nice. I'm interested to see how he's going to look when he ages. I'm interested to see if, the lavender is going to come in or if it's going to stay white. So far, just his head has a little bit of the lavender, but
I'm interested to see if he's going to drop that turd on you any minute.
Yeah, he might. He's
in the fresh cocoa.
Look at him going.
Yeah, look at that little skinny baby tippy tail.
Yep.
He's ready to let one loose.
Yeah. It's going to be a flappy one right against the tub.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so let me put him back before he destroys a new tub, because it's going to be a big one. I can tell just by looking at him.
Charizard ruined the whole show.
Need Charizard something.
Yeah. Charizarded.
Yeah, exactly.
So keeping the Pokemon theme going, we got my girl Pikachu here.
Oh.
She is a super orange dream desert ghost pied.
Nice.
Really beautiful. Aging really well. And I love the head stamp. I love that super OD head stamp, how orange it is.
Yeah. She lets you know she's there.
Yes, she does. And I love that she's low white. I kind of prefer the pieds to be lower white or at least like 75% pattern, 25% white.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys like pied or are you guys?
We do
like pied.
We do. I'm right there with you. I like that when it's there just enough to make the craziest whacked out pattern.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, I love it.
Great example of that right here.
Yeah, and this girl is beautiful. She's sitting at probably close to 1,000 grams now. She's about a year old. She'll be a year old, I think, this month. and she's beautiful. I'm excited about the Desert Ghost project.
It's okay, Coach. I still love you. Everybody has their thing.
Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes it. No Hannah Montana's in here. Okay.
Didn't have cable growing up, place. So,
well, you would have been an adult when this was airing, so.
I know a lot of people in the chat have been wanting to see some hypo. So I'll show you guys some hypo stuff. I don't have a lot of hypo, to be honest with you guys. I only got a couple hypo animals, but I do really like it a lot. This was actually one of the babies I hatched out last year. His name is Guapo. And he's a GHI yellow belly hypo.
I like his orange spot.
Yeah, so when I hatched him, he's had that from birth, and I was like, what the heck is that, a paradox? And I actually had a couple people reach out to me after I posted some pictures of him saying that GHI can actually throw these rust spots. And I never knew that. So that rust spot is actually an influence from the GHI.
That's interesting. Say that again.
The GHI thing.
So yeah, when I first hatched this boy, I think it might have been Rare Genetics that reached out to me, or they did a live with Justin, and they brought up the picture of this boy because they were talking about, I think it was GHI and hypo or GHI test, something like that. It was when the GHI test first came out. And Justin was saying that GHI can actually throw these random rust spots like you're seeing on the snake. So I never knew that. I was just thinking it was a weird paradox.
I like it.
But it's really, really cool. And he's literally had it since birth.
Cool.
Beautiful snake, though. I love what hypo does with darkening genes like GHI. I love like when they look gray and silver like that. It's really cool.
I like that a lot. I hope our GHI stuff gets little orange spots.
Some rust spots.
Rust bucket.
I like that.
I do too.
Name it Mater.
So, one of his siblings that I sold had a rust spot too, which was cool. So I actually hit 2 with little rust spots.
That's awesome. Mater.
From Cars, you know. He's all rust. Rust bucket.
I don't know, Nikki. I didn't have cable growing up.
I literally did not. We had an antenna. You had to turn a dial and the antenna would move and you'd get maybe the other channel to come in.
Maybe.
Maybe. We lived in the woods. We did.
That explains it.
Yeah, on a farm.
Everything makes sense now.
Grew up on a farm. Cows, pigs, chickens.
A really interesting looking snake. Because I don't know what's going on with it other than hypo and clown. But this was sold to me as a hypo clown. But I've had a bunch of people tell me that it might have like a granite gene in it. I had Miguel reach out to me saying that he thinks it's hurricane. I had it tested for hurricane and it tested negative. So it's not hurricane. So I don't really know what could be doing this to the pattern. But it's really crazy looking.
I would have said hurricane all day.
Yeah, that's what he was thinking. And I had her tested. She tested negative.
Have you gotten a second opinion?
I haven't gotten any second opinions, but we are breeding her this year. We're breeding her to Megatron, so hopefully we'll get some answers. But nonetheless, she's really beautiful. I mean, aged really nicely. She's got all this really high white flaming too, which I don't see too often in hypo clowns. So I don't know what's going on with her.
John just said something about fire.
Maybe fire. Yeah, I could see that.
Because it does lighten up right where you were just saying. And I don't know, dude.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Either way, it's going to be fun to figure it out. So I'm excited about it.
At the end of the day, we really know nothing anyways. So.
Right, and that's the thing. I think a lot of people get caught up in the name and hype of genes. To me, like as long as the snake I produce is beautiful and cool looking, I don't care what it has.
Right. It's true. It is very true.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what this girl produces for us this year. Hopefully some hypo clowns. Hopefully we'll get some cool hypo clown combos.
I agree.
But
I
she
love
is
that.
beautiful. And she's a beast.
Yes, she is. It's a big girl.
Hey,
Oh,
Lace.
wait. I was about to say, shit. What time is it? We've got to do a thing.
Do you hear
This will be a
something?
fun one.
I'm ready for you guys to let me know when the lightning round starts. You guys,
Right now.
we'll leave off on this one, or you guys can ask me.
Yeah.
Do you want me to face the camera, or
What do you want to do? We can do lightning round and show snakes, or we could just talk to you again, or you could do both and hold the snake.
Do what you like, Mike.
let's do this? I'd like to talk with you guys face to face when I answer. So how
Yeah.
about I'll hold the snake and we could talk.
Yeah, do it.
Sounds
Do it.
great.
Do
I'm going to leave him on
it.
the big screen because if I push any buttons, you know what happens. I mix this all around. Just leave Mike big. He'll be on the big screen. I want to be like Mike.
Like Mike.
I want to be like Mike.
There's a lot of Mikes in this community. There's a lot of Mikes. There's a lot of
There's a lot of great people
There is.
doing great things.
All right. Appreciate you
Praise
guys.
God. Praise God.
Let me lower this thing a little bit. There we go. All right.
Here, yeah.
You guys can fire away. This is my girl Ice Spice. She's a lavender snow.
I love that.
Lavender VPI Xanthic.
I bet she thinks she's the shit.
She does. She does.
Can't you
She
tell
is
right
the
now?
shit.
She's like,
She's bougie.
She is
he
the
put
shit.
the shelf here for me. This is meant for me. I'll just stay here.
So the reason I took her out opposed to like all the other ones is because this snake loves coming out. She's probably my most curious ball python.
Those are my favorite. I have a handful of them that want to be out hanging out with me, and those are a great time. Like
Absolutely.
you could just be cleaning, doing your snake room chores, 2 birds, 1 stone, because your snake is having the time of their
Mhm.
life.
Absolutely. And the special thing about this snake too is this snake is actually my first ever holdback. She was from my first ever clutch that I produced. And I was lucky enough out of 5 eggs to hit 1 lavender snow. All the rest were just visual lavenders, 66% het VPI. So she was the lone visual double recessive of the clutch.
Is this where the obsession started? It was her.
Yeah, you could say that.
Was she curious as a baby too? As a
So
hatch-
believe it or not, as a baby, she was afraid of everything. She was one of the biggest pains in the ass to get going on food. One of the biggest
No.
things. But
Just a full
once
turnaround.
she started going, and once I started like handling her and stuff, she just became super chill and super curious.
Good
Cute.
job.
Yeah, she's a little
Good job,
puppy
Mike.
dog. This is
Yeah.
Lightning Round with Lace featuring Mike and Ice Spice.
Yep.
So, what are your thoughts on dinkers?
I think dinkers are cool. I don't work with any dinkers, but I think if you're willing to put the time and effort in to prove them out and you know that you're passionate about it, I think they're cool. I think they're risky. You know, you're taking a risk depending upon how much you invested in it, but I don't have anything against dinkers.
And you don't have any. Okay.
I don't have any. Nope. I
Got
mean, I guess I could classify the hypo clown as a dinker if I wanted to. I don't really know what's going on
That
with it.
weird
but-
hurricane thing.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, I don't have anything like specifically that I bought that was labeled as like a dinker or anything
Okay.
like that.
Okay, cool. What's your favorite song?
My favorite song. Ooh, that's a good one. So I'd say my favorite song. That's tough. It's probably March Madness by Future.
Ooh, that is a banger.
My favorite artist is Future.
Respect. What do you think is the most rewarding part about doing what you do?
The most rewarding part. Honestly, I think it's getting people interested in ball pythons and helping people overcome their fear of snakes. Because I'll tell you what, my parents and family members were terrified of snakes, guys. Even my business partner, Darius, terrified of snakes. And
Oh
once
yeah,
I was
y'all did the
able,
funny video, and he
yeah,
wouldn't. Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
pulling his hand back. He was terrified of them. And there was a point where he was buying snakes and keeping them at my house. That's how afraid he was of them. And then as he got used to them and learned, same with my parents, they actually started to like them and start to respect them. And now everybody's into ball pythons over here at Balls of Fury. So I think the most rewarding part is educating people, helping them overcome their fear of snakes, and having respect for these animals, whether it's a ball python or a king cobra, whatever it is. Like, they should be respected, not feared.
Yeah, great answer. What is your favorite incomplete dominant gene?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Do I have to say like a favorite, or could I list like my top three?
You could totally give me your top three.
Because it's like a tie between these three. I'd say my
Okay.
top three are Confusion or Acid, whatever you want to call it, Hurricane, and Scrambler.
Nice. All great answers. I need 2 of those. More of. What is a gene that you think is slept on that still has a lot of untapped potential?
A gene that I think is slept on that has a bunch of untapped potential. That's a good one. Well, I kind of think this combination is slept on, the lavender axanthic. But that's a combo, not really a gene. Let me see. Trying to think if I have anything in my rack like that.
Coach says HRA.
Which one? HRA?
Yeah. Coach is all about that HRA.
HRA. I'm gonna say maybe, I don't know if it's slept on because a lot of stuff has been made with it. I don't know. That's a tough one.
Okay, that's all right.
It's a tough one. Let me think about it.
Yeah, hit us up later in like 20 minutes when you remember. What is some advice that you would give to somebody new?
So the first piece of advice I would give to somebody that's new is, I would say, depending on what you want to do with ball pythons or reptiles in general, make sure you set goals that apply to you and your situation that you can achieve. And I would say, if you are only doing it to try to get rich, don't do it. You definitely need to have passion for the animals, and that's what's going to motivate you to continue moving forward. Because I'll tell you what, guys, a lot of disappointing things happen along the journey, and a lot of good things happen along the journey too. But
So true.
I'll tell you what,
True.
dealing with the failures that come along with it is one of the hardest things to do. I had a baby snake that was ridiculous die inside the egg, and that really, really destroyed me for weeks. Like, I wanted to give up, like I wanted to quit. But you really have to have that passion to keep moving forward. So if you're not passionate about it, I wouldn't even get involved.
Yeah, agreed. Who are your top 3 favorite breeders?
Ooh, my top 3 favorite breeders. I'd say Justin for sure. Justin, definitely. I would say after him, me. I'm gonna put myself in my top 3.
There you go. Okay.
And
I
then
like that.
number 3, I would probably say Ozzy.
Cool.
Is number 3 for me.
Do you have a hobby outside of reptiles?
I don't, honestly.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't.
We get it. You're in good.
Reptiles are the hobby.
This consumes my
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. I get it. Yeah. Usually when I hear myself ask that question, I'm like, why do I ask this? I know nobody has any time outside of this.
Yeah, honestly.
What's your favorite recessive?
Lavender albino. And going back to your other question about the slept on gene, I thought of one. I'm gonna say sunset. I'm gonna say sunset for me.
We love sunset. That's a great answer.
Yeah, I have
I'm
some
kidding.
awesome plans for Sunset that I think are going to be really really cool, and I think it's going to help the project a lot once it comes to fruition. So I'm going to say Sunset for Slept On.
You keep your secrets close to your heart. We're not going to pry them out of you.
I will.
What,
I will. You guys
what
will
is
see it,
your? We will, because we're going to continue to follow you and be your friend.
And we
Of
look
course.
forward to it.
of
Yes, we
course.
do. What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, my favorite movie. That's a good question. Uh, it's probably a tie between these two movies. I'd say I like horror and comedy. Those are my two favorite genres of movies. So I'm gonna say for my favorite horror movie, I'm gonna say Insidious. And for my favorite comedy movie, I'm probably gonna say either Step Brothers or Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. The 3Ds of dodgeball.
There's 5.
Five, sorry, the 5Ds. I said, you want to know the
Yep,
weird
there's
thing?
5.
I said it in my head and I said it different out loud. I'm all sorts of messed up.
We know
The
you've
five
seen it,
Ds
Nikki.
of dodgeball. Dodge,
Now,
dip, dive, duck, and dodge.
love that. That's our new
See,
handshake when we
now
all meet
that-
in person.
That comment is what's going to keep me up at night tonight, Lace. Does that make you feel better?
Hey,
No, it doesn't.
I've got you beat. Go watch
You're
the homies podcast last night.
Hey.
What is your best snake room pro tip?
Ooh, my best snake room pro tip would be make sure it's well insulated if you live in an area where it gets very, very cold. I live in New England where we get very cold weather, and if the room is not well insulated, you're not going to have great humidity readings, and you're going to have to work a little bit harder to keep the temperature or the ambient temperature up in that room. And it could be more costly for you if you're running electric heat or anything like that in the room. So I'd say make sure it's well insulated.
Yeah. Coach said spoons to clean corners. Yeah. Oh, Coach, I'll send you an Amazon link. You got to get the oven scrapers for the Urates.
Oh,
The
yep.
little plastic tapered joints.
Yes, please send me that because I need to buy one of those.
I will, dude. I love
over
them.
here too, Lace. Just post that on your Instagram.
I will.
Description.
I will.
The other tip I will give you too, or snake room tip, is make sure you guys check out those thermostat clips from Herp and Harbins. I bought a bunch of those, and they are freaking awesome. Actually,
Shout
I
out
bought
to
a
the
bunch more.
Harbins. They're amazing. The Harbins are
shout out
amazing.
to
Those
them.
clips are amazing.
They're the salt of the earth. And I literally, dude, live by those clips. When I
They're
bought them,
awesome.
I bought enough to fill my current racks. I bought enough to fill my future racks. And I bought enough to give to other people and say, here you go. This is better than a sleeping pill. You're going to sleep so much better at night.
Absolutely. They
Those
are the
damn
best.
clips.
And
Dude.
they're actually in the process of working on another type of invention, I guess, if you want to call it that. And they're actually going to send me a prototype with my order of the clips. So I'm excited to try that out. And I don't want to give out too information because I don't know if they want me to kind of spill the beans on it. But
I think we know. We talked about it with them, didn't we, Nikki?
I don't know. I just remember the clips.
Well,
just be safe.
It has to do with thermostats, so there's a hint for you guys. But they're going to be
Yes.
sending me one to try out, and I can't wait to give a review on it because I'm sure it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great idea. Man, they're just such little inventive little shits
Made
over
by
there.
the people, for the people.
That's what it's about, baby.
Yeah, they're awesome. And shout out to Dr. Tom Harbin, the legend.
Absolutely. Every time. What is a gene that you think pairs well with everything? Like it's something that could easily be pulled off in any combination.
I'd say probably Blackhead.
I swear I don't pay these people.
I know, right?
That's just my honest opinion.
What do you think is the most challenging part about breeding ball pythons?
I think the most challenging part about breeding ball pythons is being patient. So for those of you guys that don't know this, every single snake that I have purchased or hatched, I got as a baby and have had to raise every one of them up for 2 to 3 to even sometimes 4 years before I can even breed them. So literally over the past, well, this will be my fourth season. Over the past 4 years, I've literally just been breeding females and males as they come up to size every year. I've never bought a proven breeder female or male. I've never bought an adult ball python. I personally don't like doing it. That's just my personal, you know,
Yeah.
thing. But I'd say being patient is definitely the most difficult part, especially if you're really passionate about it. Because let's not lie, we all want to see baby snakes coming out of eggs, and that wait is brutal.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. And we say this all the time, it hits different when it's from your collection. So I
Right.
feel your pain there. I think you and I kind of started in this around the same time, but same. Everything that I've bred was started out this big with me,
Yep.
you know? So, and then once you start, which I'm almost there, but when you are breeding within what you've already produced, you know what I'm saying?
hmm
It hits different. It hits
Mm.
different.
Yeah. So this is going to be my first year actually breeding a holdback for the first
Woo.
time ever. So I'm looking forward to that. I probably could have bred Ice Spice this year, but the male that I want to breed her to isn't ready yet. So we're just going to get her bigger and fatter and wait till next year.
Nice. What's your favorite cookie, Mike?
My favorite cookie? Ooh, I'm going to say probably sugar cookies.
Okay.
Sugar cookie or Oreo.
Mm-hmm. Damn Oreos, man, they get you every time.
They
They
do.
do. They're dangerous.
They will fill your teeth and dry your mouth out. You have to have milk, but I love a good Oreo.
They're dangerous.
They are. One sleeve at a time with those little fuckers.
One
What's a
sleeve.
gene that you don't have that you do want?
A gene that I don't have that I do want. I would like to get special into my collection. I don't have special. Um,
Dude,
I'll say
that's
that.
another one. We were just talking about that snake you showed us with the Mojave.
Yep.
That's another wacky gene that'll throw some weird shit into the mix when you're wanting some pattern.
That's exactly why I want it, is
There we
for
go.
that
Okay.
exact reason.
Yeah.
And I really like what it does with cypress and yellow belly.
Dude, right?
It's crazy. So that is one of the genes I want to mainly get for that sunset route I want to go.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
special
hell
would
yeah.
be my incomplete dominant choice. And then as far as a recessive I don't have yet, I'd say right now the two newer recessives I like is Paint and Tornado.
Yeah. Very cool. Shout out your mentor if you have one.
Oh man, my mentor, I gotta give a shout out to YouTube. I
Right?
gotta give a
Thank
shout
you,
out
YouTube.
to
Someone's finally speaking truth,
YouTube.
okay?
I gotta
So
give a
true.
shout out to Brian Barczyk, Miguel, Justin, all those people that make videos, because I didn't really have a mentor coming in. Those guys' videos were what mentored me really, and just kind of watching videos, learning on my own. But I feel like when you're obsessed with what you're doing, you literally will try to find any information you can anywhere. And also shout out to like books like this. If you guys are new and getting into it, I definitely recommend you buy this book. This was one of the first books that I bought by Kevin McCurley. Absolutely great book. It's got literally pictures, everything you need to know in this book.
Awesome. Reading's cool, guys. Reading's cool.
And honestly, like the best way for me to learn is by actually doing it too. So like being able to actually see an ovulation in person, be able to see the signs that the female is building, being
Mhm.
able to see locks. Like that's where I find I learn the best, is just like the hands-on doing it
Right.
yourself. And obviously taking the guidance and information from those videos helps me to know what to look for.
Right. Asking questions from people you trust. But
Yep.
exactly like you said, it also, you got to see things it with your own eye. We can watch videos and we can go to show, or not go to shows, but we can like watch, these podcasts and stuff where we're showing off snakes. It's not the same as when it's right in front of you and it's in your hand, and what you're seeing is not coming across on camera. It hits different.
Absolutely. And like we were saying earlier, like every one of these snakes, like if people want to believe it or not, they all have different personalities. And when you actually look at the snake every single day and you learn its behavior, you learn its personality, you know what that snake prefers and what it doesn't prefer, which I
Yeah.
think is a huge key to having success with breeding, feeding, all that stuff.
Yeah. Do you want to remain fairly smaller scale and more manageable, or are you just
Yeah, I don't think I would ever want to go over like 50 or 60 females total in my collection. Right now, in total, we're at 50 animals. We have about 40 females and I think 10 males. I do need to get some more males. So that's one thing
I
I
think we're
can.
the same person. I think that we are the same person.
I think so too.
Yeah, I need
Am
to
I
get more
wrong?
These are-
males.
Everything about him, I'm like, oh my God, yeah, I did that. I did that.
Hey, we must have been watching the same YouTube videos.
Yeah,
I know. What
seriously.
idiots, man. I'm kidding. I think we're both doing great. What do you think right now, today? Obviously, this changes and evolves as we go on our little journeys and walks of life. But today, right now, if you could cut an egg open and see your dream combination for the day, what is that combo?
Oh my God. I'm gonna say I have two dream combinations. Can I name both?
Yep, please.
One of my dream combinations to make is a super hurricane desert ghost axanthic. And one of my other dream combinations to make is a cypress, red stripe, yellow belly, lavender sunset.
Wow.
So
I can't even imagine it.
So those are the two I would want to see today. It could change tomorrow.
That's why I'm very particular about the
Yeah.
question. I'm realistic.
Could change by tonight.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally could change in an hour.
So my last question, and it does kind of go back into what we were just saying. How do you organize like your projects? Do you get overwhelmed sometimes, like Nikki and I often do? Do you feel like you change your path a lot? How do you kind of keep yourself focused?
Well, my main focus usually is I want to make snakes that I want to keep or that I like personally. So any type of pairing that I do is usually to either A, make the building blocks to try to make that snake down the road, or do the pairing to make that snake immediately. I don't really get too overwhelmed by the projects. We've definitely like revamped and have made adjustments to the collection. Like we've sold off a few breeder females, a few breeder males, and replaced them with holdbacks and stuff like that. So I think it's very important that you move those animals at the right time rather than trying to hang on to everything possible and overwhelming yourself. And that's kind of how we've been able to keep the collection smaller too, is just moving everything when it needs to be moved.
Yeah.
But we kind of have our projects organized, by recessive genes. Like we got Lavender Project, we've got Dream Skull Project, we've got Desert Ghost, we got DG Axanthic, and they're all kind of gonna like intersect at some point. Maybe not like certain ones, like maybe not Lavender and DG, but like our Hypo project will at some point intersect with Desert Ghost.
Right.
Even like this, Axanthic already intersecting with our Lavender project. So at some point, they're all going to kind of come together. We are primarily focused on like recessive, multi-recessive combos and adding the incomplete dominance in there because the incomplete dominants are the game changer.
Yep.
I know that the multi-recessives are impressive. They're rare, whatever you want to call them. They're valuable. But without those incomplete dominant genes, to me, sometimes they're not that impressive looking visually. And the incomplete dominant genes are the game changer.
Yeah. Well, think about even from an aspect of price point. What, probably 2 years ago, a hypo clown pod was how much?
Mm-hmm.
How much are they today? It's making people, it's depressing as fuck for people who have been working that project and they finally hit it, and it's fucking $300, $400.
Yeah, 100%.
But just like you said, if there were inchy special blackhead in that, you're right back. You are right back up at the top of that.
Absolutely. I mean, look at the Pompeii, for instance. I mean, that's just a single base recessive with 5 incomplete dominants in it, or 4 incomplete dominants in it, whatever it is. And it is just a beautiful snake. And it's held its value pretty well over the past 5 years, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got to have the incomplete dominant genes in there no matter what it is. And you got to have the right ones. Let me clarify that too, because not everything works great together, you know? Like for me, I don't want to put any pastel into my clown stuff, but I love pastel in lavender and I love it in Desert Ghost. So everything has its place. I feel like you just have to do the research and figure out what goes well with what. And a lot of times, like with those super starbursts, for instance, I had no idea what they were going to look like when I did the pairing. But based on my knowledge of the genes involved in the pairing, I could make an assumption on what I think they're going to look like.
You could generally guess that it wasn't going to suck.
Yes, you can generally
and
guess that.
it didn't. So you took the leap, and it paid off extremely well, because you're on to some hot boy shit over there with that.
We're trying. I can't wait to see what we could do with it next.
Yeah. Ice Spice is trying to give you a sugar.
She can give me sugar whenever she wants. I love this snake.
She's a great little girl.
She is.
She's awesome.
Thank you for hanging out with us, and thank you for and I mean this genuinely. Thank you for what you do on your social medias, and for what you do for our community. I think that you specifically outreach a very, very large crowd, and I think that you present the community very well, especially for, just like you were saying, or we were talking about in the beginning, entry level pet keepers. They're looking at your fucking starburst, and they're setting up a hefty tub. And guess what? Now they're one of us in a couple of months, because it just takes one.
I'm telling you guys what, too. Do not sleep on pet keepers. Some of the most expensive snakes I sold this year were to pet keepers.
Yeah. Damn.
Not breeders, which is crazy to think about.
They know what they like.
Well, it more so still speaks to you and your platform and the way that you are handling business.
Thank you, guys. I really appreciate all the compliments, and I appreciate the kind words regarding social media. And I really just want to be a good ambassador for our industry. I want our industry to be viewed in a positive light. And it's all about the animals, really. I think that's where it gets lost. People start to make it about themselves, and that's not what it should be about. If you guys look at my reels, I'm barely in a lot of them. Like, it's always the snakes. Like, that's what I feel the focus should be on. But I just want positivity. I want people to learn. I want people to grow. And I want people to be passionate about the animals. So that's kind of my mission, is just reaching as many people as I can and getting them to love snakes like I do.
You're doing great.
Yes, keep it going, Mike. Keep it going.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I had a lot of fun. It was cool talking with you guys. Sorry it took so long for this to happen. Your message was hidden in my DMs forever.
Don't be sorry at all. Yeah, it's okay. That's where my messages go sometimes.
That hidden message folder, it'll get you every time.
It will. It sure will.
I felt so bad when I saw it. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even answer this back.
Oh my God, they're cool now. Maybe I should.
No. We're just having fun. We're just a couple of goofballs doing the positivity thing and having fun. So we're glad you could join us, Mike.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you guys for having me. Make sure everybody in the chat, if you're not following these two already, go follow them. Go follow us too. If you guys want to see funny content or educational content, check us out.
You don't want to miss it, folks. Mike's got great stuff going on. Mike, we wish you all the best luck in building your rack this afternoon.
Thank you.
Ooh,
So
Yeah.
see, Lace, now we'll have a follow-up because he'll have another rack.
I will.
yeah. He'll have it done by the end of the day.
He will.
It took me 4 weeks. So peace be with you.
Well, luckily, my dad's gonna come over here and help me do
Oh.
it, so I won't be by myself.
Bless
Thankfully,
his heart.
That makes a difference. I
Big
will say
difference.
that. You need
Big
another
difference.
set of hands there.
big difference. Yeah, we'll get it out. We'll get it done. We'll bang it out.
Good job. Thanks, Mike, for hanging out. Thank you, everybody in the chat. And remember to vote Lace Balls in the 50 Minutes of Lame. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you, guys. I'm gonna go drop a vote right after this.
Hell yeah.